Hello Emily, how you doing? First one on here? Oh, we got 6 on here already. Hello everyone. Time to do some more fixing. I did some more braking at the weekend. Hi Martin, how you doing? Yeah, I'm good, cheers. Back out in the cold shed. Hi Gav, how you doing? Boggs, I'm good, cheers, how are you? I've in the front diff case, one of the worst jobs really on the Armours, because I've got to take everything off. I smashed the front diff case. Morning Rob, how you doing? You got snow yet, Rob? Oh, that's stiff on there. So how's everyone's week's been then? Have you got out and broken some RC stuff? That's the most important bit. Inch of snow. Nice. I'd love to see some snow and take the cars out in some snow. Sorry guys, don't know what happened there. Folks, you got some new RPMs arms on the Creighton. Yeah, that's what I got on this one. They're absolutely brilliant. Little tip, whenever you go out, just spray them with something like WD-40 or GT85 if you've got it. Before you go out, it keeps them nice and supple. Been out the Outcast 8S, beast of a truck. Not broken yet, that's good. And Rob's waiting on parts. Rob can wait for ages for parts. This is what I've done here. So the tail's absolutely fine, but it's actually snapped the bulkhead off at the top there behind. Snapped it all through, so job for tonight. You broke the turnbuckle on your EXP. That's pretty good going. Hi Dan, how you doing? Cheers for coming along. Order new GPM ones. Are they the solid alley ones with the bits on the end as well? Mike, how you doing? What would I run in the Kohavi? What, in terms of motor? Oh, right, yeah, so 1650 or the 1250. I would say if you want to run 8S, you've got to go to the 1250 because the 1650 is not actually rated to 8S. So that kind of answers it. If you want to go 8S, you run the 1250. Oh, they're just spinning. Hi, Ita, sorry. Sorry for the question. What parts are essential to have at home? Diff cases, I always say, are ones that you're going to want to keep. Diff cases, arms, diffs. Trying to think what else really. Apart from diff cases, I don't tend to break a lot on this. And bearings. Bearings are always a good one to have lying about, ready to go back in. Yeah, the 1650 in the Krabi will be good and it's quick enough, and people do run it on 8S. However, it isn't actually rated for 8S, so just be careful. Rob's burnt out the motor in his monster crawler Summit. It's now a shelf queen. I've actually got a crawler coming. No doubt it won't take me long to burn out that. So Gav, you run it on 6S, yeah, it's a good motor, 1650. I just would always like to have the option there of running that 8S if I had the 8S ESC. O-rings not massively important. The diff cups, it's more the big crown gear around the outside of the diff cup. That's one that you will go through a little bit. But I always try and find a sort of some second-hand diffs off people and just keep those spare diff bits around. Shock rod ends, really important one. Get the RPM Traxxas shock rod ends. They fit on these perfectly and they last a lot longer, but they are a part that is designed to break, so don't be worried if you do break them. Hi Adrian, how you doing? Hi from Kira. Right, now I'm a slight issue because that's spinning. When you can get your phone off here and take it, just got the phone then. Hi Bars and Sane, how you doing? This driver here is actually the MIP ones. I've only got 2 of them. I've sort of slowly, as I've been replacing them, just getting them. I do like them. I'm a bit dubious about the cost of them though. They are stupidly expensive for what they are. Hi Stu. Putting a shot back together after the LIPO fire. Yeah, I did actually see the video you put up about that. Everything's sorted now though. Did you lose much in the fire? Or was it just the LIPO? So the charger survived. Yeah, keep them with something fireproof. LIPO safety is a big one. You've got to make sure everything is safe. This is all going to get messy now. Tracks off the roof. No, someone's setting off fireworks a few doors up. I haven't had fireworks here for ages. Oh, this is a proper mess, guys. Hi Inspired, how you doing? Cheers for coming on. You lost 7 batteries in total where they stacked up next to each other. That would pretty much wipe out my stock, I think. Oh, the little trucky racing tires. Yeah, they're good, these. I've got a few different sets. Get them all second hand, nice and cheap. Seven LIPOs, that's a lot of money there as well. You've got a smoke alarm above the charging station, that's a good shout. Hi, Jumps and Bashing. I've actually smashed the front diff case apart on the Harvey, so it's all down here in bits, but I've actually taken the top of the diff case off and the tower's just forward, gone backwards, and unfortunately has meant that the upper hinge pins have snapped off in the nice shiny upgraded CRCU parts. So I've now got to try and get them out of in there, and they're snapped off. And that's all that's left of them. So proper nightmare where they have snapped off. I wonder how lucky I'm going to be. I wonder if I can push them back out. So you've now got the steel ammo cans and store and charging. Yeah, that's a good shout. Stews, hi, we met at Paddlesworth last weekend. Yeah, gravel yard. How you doing? It's good to meet you the other day. Yeah, I do want to go to that gravel yard. I've been trying to find a gravel yard for quite some time. So when the two caught fire on the charger, it caught the other ones on fire at the hall. So a big fire then. See you later, Rob. Look busy at work. Cheers, man. Cheers for coming along. I actually think I am going to be luckier with this side anyway. Three of them are brand new LIPOs. That's got to hurt. I had a go on Adrian's Infractions and it made me cry, but a happy cry. Is it a beast then? Right, I'm going to try eating this up a little bit. Cheers, Rob. Stay safe. Right, I think we're going to have to drill these guys. Which is not what I wanted to do. So who's out this weekend then? Oh, cheers, Bars and Tone. Thank you very much. I think you are the first ever donator, so thank you. I do. Oh yeah, you do have a video. So yeah, I'll check that out. I need to check that out. I haven't managed to yet. I'll tell you what. Put a comment on my latest video, then I can go back and find your channel through that. Be the easiest way because I can't find it right now. ETO night. Take your kids to bed. Might see you when you get back then. Shu, watch a video of yours before on the cheap servo for the Kraton. Is it worth it? I've got it in every single car I own. They're brilliant. The 11 quid, and yeah, they're just absolutely brilliant. I've had Savox, I've had all sorts of other stuff, and in my eyes, these cheap ones last just as long, if not longer. And then they're 11 quid if they go wrong. You just chuck some more in now. I buy 4 at a time and just keep them as spares. Cheers, Bars and Tone. Yeah, definitely these servos, if anybody hasn't tried them, they are well worth it. I just buy a load of them. And if you buy them through the links on the video, I get a few pennies, which always helps. Keeps the channels going. Time for some fire. Both the bolts are snapped off in here, but they are actually slightly moving inside there. So I'm going to try and heat it all up and then push it through with another bolt. See if I can get it catch and screw out before I start drilling stuff. The only trouble is whenever you're heating up something that's inside aluminium, the aluminium acts as a massive heat sink, so it just takes a lot of the heat away. Bars and tone, the DS 25 kilogram servos. DS servos. They're about, well actually no, they're on offer at the moment. I think about £9, about £9 something on Banggood. Or you can get them for slightly more on Amazon. Come on, come out. No, it's not going to go. So yeah, DS servos, 25 quid. Yeah, the EXP diff. Denote, how you doing? The EXP diff's still strong as hell on the back of this. The only thing I did have is I had, as the diff sort of wore in and the gearbox casing sort of wore a little bit, I had to put a couple more washers behind the crown gear. So just keep an eye on that. As your diff sort of wear out, or not wear in, should I say, you will then need to put a couple more washers and just keep it tight on that crown gear. I'm dropping everything here today, guys. Trying to do it with two hands because the device has got the fade in it. Yeah, EXP diff, still good. No worries, Stu, see you in a bit. Carolina, how you doing? So yours have been going well since you shimmed them as well. That's good. It's always nice that when other people actually have the same results. Kind of proves the theory then. But as I said, just now you've run a few packs through it, take the cover off and see if you can get enough a shim or two behind that crown gear. Right. I am going to have to drill these. And if this doesn't come out, I have to go back to the stock plastic. Bars and tones, so you've been using ones off Amazon and called aminos or something like that, and they've been holding up really well. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things that if you're bashing, you are going to break. The impacts and stuff does destroy servos. So DS3225. Yep, just to prove the ones that I run. There it is in the car. DS3225. And I got that in every car. Sorry guys, bit of noise. So what base RC for a rally car? Typhoon is the really popular one. Techno, if you've got one of them handy, so the little Typhoon buggies or the Techno buggies, all 6S, but you only need to run them on 4S. Most people are using them, the Typhoons, because the rally bodies fit perfectly over them. And I think they use the Centon body mounts. That is absolutely solid in there. Right, before I do any damage to that, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to put the plastic one in. And then take that to engineering shop and get that drilled out properly and retapped. I think I'll try this side quickly though. Yeah, that's not budging. They're absolutely solid. Yeah, I've got a Dremel up there. It's the noise of it though this time of night. The neighbours would doubt be too happy, either with the other half in there putting the kids to bed. So I might do that off of stream. But I'll put the plastic one in for the minute and see how we go with that one. I'm sure I've got one in this handy box. The trouble is I've got too much in the box. Martin, what am I drinking? Corona, I haven't got the buds with me today. They're in the car still. Jeez, I don't think I'm going tomorrow. I think there is a load of guys heading out on Sunday, somewhere in Bournemouth. So if you put it up on the group chat, on the Bournemouth RC Facebook group, there is a load of guys going out Sunday. I don't think I'll be joining them this weekend. I think they're going to yeah, somewhere near Kingston and Bournemouth. But yeah, put it up on the Facebook group and join up with them. There's always loads of them go out. I've got too much stuff in here, guys. Hi Mark, how you doing? What's broke now? Front diff case. But unfortunately the front diff case, when it went, the towel leant back and snapped off the screws inside the upper hinge pin holder. So I'm looking for my old plastic one of them, if I've got one. I'm sure I had one somewhere. Eric, how you doing? Got an aluminium. I did have an aluminium one, but I've snapped off the bolts inside it. There we go. So I'm just going to go back to the plastic one just temporarily until I get that one sorted out. Or getting off one of them. I'll have to do something because I'll break the plastic one pretty quickly now, me. Right, I always got to try and remember which way these go. So cut out for the servo there. Hi Martin, how you doing? RC Clan, good to see you in there. How are you? Got a Typhoon 6S coming in a week. Can't wait to take it out for the first track run. Awesome little buggies. As I was just saying earlier, they're actually a pretty good basis for a rally car as well, which is quite good because you don't actually need to do much to swap them over. You just sort of change the wheels over and change the body over, and you've got a rally car. Ian, how you doing? Good to see you on there. And Gaines, how you doing? Everybody's starting to clear up now. No one's still on. Oh, and we got Rich, go hard, go home. Hi Rich, how you doing? Yeah, all good Ian, all good. Been a busy old week. I've actually been out here a couple of nights this week just sorting stuff out. Busy at work and then getting stuff ready to destroy some cars this weekend. So what's everyone up to then? Ah, damn it, I've still got that the wrong way around. Ian, you streaming tomorrow night? Yeah, I think yours is going to be quick, Rich. Do like the Limitlesses. I'm going to have to get a road basher soon. But then I like taking the Kohabi out and destroying everyone's cars with the Kohabi anyway, even on the road. It should be quick unless you bin it. That's kind of the idea. Go hard or go home, Rich. Donato was here, was he? Yeah, he was for a bit. Yeah, I do like that. Look at that Habao. Is it a Habao Hyper? I guarantee you'll get overexcited, Rich, and hit something. Kim, how you doing? From Denmark. Nice to see you on there. Cheers for coming along. For some reason I hate doing front diff cases, guys. I don't mind the rears, but I hate doing the front ones. Doing fine, nice to see you working the RC. Always learn something. I don't know whether you learn much off me. I just tend to keep going and see if stuff falls apart. I'm much better at breaking them than I am fixing them. Dan and Gaines, you're saying hi to each other, but aren't you about a foot apart from each other? Yeah, Typhoon's a good shout actually. You can do everything with Typhoon: road car, rally car, basher car. But then I do like the look of that little Habao. Cheers, Ian. Oh, so Martin, you're from Holland. It's not far from Kim then. Oh, Gaines, he's in the shed and you're in the house. Is he fixing stuff? Or are you just in trouble? Is that where you got to sleep for the night? No worries, RC Clan. Cheers for coming by. See you in a bit. Cheers, Kim. I do like doing the little tutorial videos. And they seem to do well on the channel as well. I do quite enjoy just helping people out. Oh, I've got to get the pinion out now. Yeah, dodgy armour diff case, I snapped the top of it off. It's still attached to the back of the tower there. I do seem to get through a few of these diff cases, but then it is a part I don't mind breaking. It's a cheap part, and I'd rather this break than something expensive break. How's your armours now, Ian? Have you sorted out your tyres after you destroyed them the other day? I gotta admit, that was quite funny. Okay, Gaines, so you haven't chucked him out in the shed then? Is he fixing your cars? That's going to need a bit of heat. Yeah, all weekend, Rich, and all I broke was one diff case. This car's a bit of a tank. I'm really enjoying this car. But it is going to get a service soon, and I've started ordering the parts like new bearings and stuff like that. It all needs doing soon. Just all getting a little bit loose. It did look quite satisfying, Ian. You did it in a good way, I must say. That bearing's well and truly stuck in there. Oh, I'm going to get filthy getting out. Hey Donkey, how you doing? Ollie, for the rest of you, that's Bournemouth RC Junior. Paddlesworth was good, Donkey. I think we're going out Sunday, Donkey, but I'll talk to you about it tomorrow. You glued the new tyres. Yeah, you got the bearing out and the shims. Right, one knackered diff case. And a shed load of oil all over everything. Grease, sorry. What is my favourite car? It is this Grahavi. This Grahavi is my favourite one. But I quite like any car that just you have a laugh with, really. What have I got? I've got Grahavi, I've got an Outcast. I'm not a massive fan of the short wheelbase on the Outcast, so that will be turned into a longer wheelbase, either a Creighton or something similar to this, maybe again. I wouldn't mind having a couple of these because it is my favourite rig. I like the little Techno bug is cool. And I like the Revo that Martin gave to us. That's an awesome little buggy as well. Right, those of you that haven't seen it, haven't seen the video, before you put this pinion and this bearing in, I've got a video on the channel about putting these shims in behind the bearing, and they push that pinion into that diff to make it a lot stronger. So if you haven't seen it, check out that little video. It's also on that EXP video as well. Does make a hell of a difference. And you can thank Martin for that one, Martin Crease. He gave me that little tip. Hi STR, how you doing? Doing a bit of fixing. New diff case. There we go, that's in. Josie, how you doing? Ian, are you out on the weekend? Oh, that's still hot. No, the e-Revo stopped working, but it actually just got wet, Ollie. So you're good to use the e-Revo at the weekend. I know you've been wanting to use that. Good little tip, guys, before you put any of these pinions or anything, the cups back on, screw your grub screw all the way through and make sure it comes out into the middle. Like this one's actually got stuck there, which means it's actually getting stuck on some Loctite in there and it won't actually go tight onto the pinion. So if it does get stuck, heat it up, make sure it's going to screw all the way through. Because if not, you'll never actually get it tight in the pinion. You think you got it tight, but you're actually against the old Loctite. See you later, Bars and Tone. Cheers for coming on. Hopefully you get everything sorted from your LiPo fire. There you go, that's now going through. Yeah, the Techno is brilliant around that Paddlesworth track. To be fair, everything's brilliant around that Paddlesworth track. I really like the track. That top track's my favourite, and this thing around that top track is brilliant. Oh, that's still hot. Let me take that off before I melt that bearing. Give that a second. So is anyone else fixing stuff tonight? I know Gaines are sent down out to the shed to fix their stuff. Yeah, that's a pretty good break, Rich. You managed to break that Mojave arm. That's the first one I've seen broken. I think that's the first time that car's broken on you as well, isn't it? And you're pretty good at breaking stuff. Something like Paddlesworth in Denmark. Most tracks on racetrack. And some off-road sections. Yeah, do you know what? What's really nice about Paddlesworth is you just have a really, really good laugh. There's lots of different tracks around the UK. Some of them are just too serious, though. I like being able to go there and have a laugh. How long to get home from Paddlesworth? Took me about 2.5 hours. Night, donkey. I'll see you tomorrow. Be good. Right, that's cooled down a little bit now. A little bit, not much, still quite hot. Hurt my hand the other day, so stop watching videos. Well, cheers for coming along. How did you hurt your hand? And what 1/5 have you got? Hi Aidan, how you doing? Cheers for coming along. I think Keith, you're on your name as well. Hello. Yeah, you've certainly given that car a hard time, Rich. I think you're a bit like me. Just keep going and keep going and keep going. See how much abuse you can give them. That's tight fit enough. Got it in now. Front diff case, Aidan, so everything's in pieces. Front diff case, and I snapped off both the screws in the upper hinge pin holder, so I've gone back to the plastic one. Dropped it. Fixing your landy. I hope you didn't drop your landy on your hand. Oh, cheers, Keith. Always feel free to come along and comment. It's nice that you've watched, though. Cheers for coming along. Looks like you've got some nice rigs there. I don't have any petrol ones. Not that I don't like them. I don't really have anywhere around here I could use them. It's all a bit built up around here and I get complaints. Oh no, Aiden. It's always the worst when you let someone have a go at your car and they hit something. Drill the screws out from the bottom with a 2mm drill bit. Should screw those. Yeah, I tried a minute ago, but I need to clamp it in my vise and the phone's in the vise. I might take it into work and do it at work. Yeah, as long as you got the bits. I've had to do quite a little bit of ordering this week. Just restocking on some supplies, getting stuff ready to service this in a couple of weeks. Make it all nice and new again, nice and tight. You're dead against anything other than electric and solar powered. I am a car lover through and through though, so I do love a nice engine. But it'd be a nightmare around there. No, nitros are a nightmare. I used to have nitros years ago, and I'm sure some people out there still love the nitros, but I can't be arsed with the hassle with them. The constant tuning and stuff like that. Especially when you've got kids involved. As soon as you've got kids, all you want to do is plug a battery in and let them go. Then you can get on and have some fun yourself. Unless you've got three like you yourself, Rich. And then you're just constantly fixing their stuff. Oh, parts in New Zealand are hard to get, are they? Yeah, plug and play all the way. It is the easiest out of the lot. And I think as well, the quickest out of the lot. The most versatile. But I do, don't get me wrong, having a massive, great big 1/5 petrol is quite cool. I just wouldn't have anywhere to use it. Yeah, you're all electric as well, Dan. Much more quiet. Definitely. They can break them faster than I can put the batteries in them. By the time you got the third one out running with a battery in, The first one's broken already. Yeah, that'll do it, Aidan. Buying a house will certainly scumper your RC budget, that's for sure. I'm a bit in the same situation, really. I can't really spend a fortune on cars. I'd love to go out and buy a new car every month. But young family, kids, house, it all takes the money away from you. You drive a 96 car. Fair play. What car's that then? Because that's not a new car, is it? Almost an antique now. Yeah, it's going out. 2/3 Traxxas and the rest is split from all other companies. See, it's funny actually, when I tend to go out and meet people up now, most of the time when I meet up, there is obviously quite a few Traxxas there, but Armour seems to have taken over with when I go out and with the people I meet up with. The local guys around here are all Traxxas people really, apart from a few. There's a few Armour guys, but they do like their Traxxas as well. And don't get me wrong, I love the Evo that Martin gave me, so I'm not against having a Traxxas, and I probably will have more. Oh, the battery's 96S. That's insane. I'd love to see you connect the connectors on that. I'm pretty sure it'd just go boom. But it'd be cool to see. Alright, now which way did this go? It's upside down. That's upside down. So by any chance, if you got a 96 car, 96S, have you got a Tesla? Oh, it's a Leaf. You got a Leaf and you wish it was a Tesla. I wouldn't mind a Tesla, they look quite cool. I still wouldn't fancy taking one on a long journey though. I know you got 300 miles to charge, but still, don't want to sit there for another hour while it charges again. These screws are long, time for the Ugga Dugga. Right, take the broken bit off of this. Charges in 20 minutes. Yeah, I suppose by the time you've sat at a service station, gone to the service station, do a few bits, 20 minutes isn't too bad. Yeah, same here, Rich. Real cars. I like my diesels. I've done for years. $140 in NTC parts for a Kraton EXP. He's got some lovely parts. There's more and more coming out as well. Did you go for the EXP towers? Running a generator in the boot while charging his Teslas. Kind of defeats the object, but I like the style. See you later, Rich. Cheers for coming on. Yeah, I'll chat to you later, Rich. Now, I'm actually going to put this tower on before the rest. So I want to get a couple of nuts, a couple of bolts behind it as well. Okay, so what are you going for then, Doug? How you doing, Doug? Don't think I've seen your name before, so cheers for coming along. Yeah, where'd I put that nut there? Something about laws of thermodynamics. It's a Tesla truck on LIPO batteries. I believe it is. Ugly looking truck though. That didn't work. California, Doug, how you doing? How is it over in California now? Are those fires sorting themselves out? I hope so. Didn't look good for you guys out there. Weather's not too bad today. It was awful yesterday. Everything got soaked yesterday, but it has got better today. Wet, windy and cold. Luckily enough, it hasn't rained today, but it has been windy and cold. Bloody cold. No worries, Kim. Cheers for coming on. That was hot. Yeah, I gotta find a nut. There's one. So guys, another little tip for you. If you're putting on your tower and you've got access to the back, where the bottom bolt goes through, there is space. Nothing hits it for a nut to go in there. So I put that nut on, do it up tight, make sure that nut's tight. Just gives it an extra little bit of support at the bottom of that tower, if you can see that. So, just a handy little tip. Extra support, extra strength. A bit awkward and fiddly to get in. The wind was blowing the shed so hard before I thought I was going to do it. Fly away in the wind. Yeah, it looked bad, Doug. Those fires did look bad. The smoke. Is everyone alright though? Everyone you know alright? That's the main thing. As long as everyone's good and healthy. This is starting to look like it should again. Get in there. Alright Chris, how you doing? New diff case, just putting it back to go up. Right, that one wanting to line up. I'll get it in there. We're in. Nice and tight. Oh. Cool. It was good that everyone's healthy and safe, Doug. No worries. Cheers for coming along, Mars. See you in a bit. Well, the fire's close to you then, Doug. I actually spent New Year's in LA a couple of years ago, and even driving around then you could see where the fires had been during the summer, and that wasn't a bad year, I don't think. Ah, I'm putting the wrong bolt in there. Oh, okay, so quite far from you then. That's good, that's reassuring. Right, this is starting to look like a car again. Well, the front end of a car. Now, which way up did they go? Let's crate them. Straight bit at the front. Front diff case, getting there now. On the Quahavi, I managed to smash the diff case at the weekend. Lucky enough, I've got a couple of bolts that will fit this. Just don't know if they're going to be too long. Oh, Aiden, cheers, man. You didn't have to, but cheers for that. Awesome, man. Thank you. Oh man, it's fine, you don't have to, it's brilliant. It all helps the channel out a little bit, so thank you. I'm hoping these bolts aren't going to be too long. Yeah, I'm going to have to put some washers on the front of them. The new Lozzie truck, yeah, I did see that actually. That's the one that's like a short course truck. Like, can't remember what they call it. Looks good though. Oh, these bolts are very slightly too long. I've snapped the original ones. So what can I come up with to bodge in there? Might do it. Yeah, the short course trucks do look good. I think for me it would have to be the Mojave. Does look awesome, and everyone's I've seen of it does take an absolute pounding. Right, will that work? It's a very good question, Ethan. I haven't got a clue because I've never seen the 6S Centum. I think it's bigger. I know it's bigger for a fact. It's longer. It's 1/7 scale. But apart from that, I'm pretty clueless on what the difference is. You're back with a ciggy and a coffee. How you doing, ET? That's better. So you can grease that up a little bit, so that's that one done. Annoyingly, when one of those broke, I lost the little washers. But I'll soon find something to make them out of. So what's everyone else's go-to cars then? What's their favourite car in their fleet? The crayon. This is where I'm going to hurt myself. I'm going to laugh. You just break your EXP. How'd you break that? That's going to be incredibly strong. Ish. Don't tell me it was a diff you broke. Rear diff. You got to do what I did then. Both sun gears are toast. Oh. Well, at least now I think you should be able to get some replacement gears. I think they are out there now, they've got stock on them. And then do what I did. That's what I recommend. Mine's been strong as hell since. How many packs did you get through it? No, the standard diffs come without the LSD function in them. Yeah, so get a load of those shims then, and shim it out. Then you'll be laughing, you'll be away again. There's been a couple of people on there tonight said they've done it as well and it's worked. So it's tried and tested now. And I've run loads of packs through this. One pack. Oh no. That's not good. Did you get them under warranty? It's proving a bit of a bugger tonight. There we go. Right, that's the end of the drill noise. I can't believe you only got one pack for him. Sorry, buddy. Hi, Adam. How you doing? All good, cheers. Cheers, Aidan. Glad it worked for you as well. It is proving to be a very strong little fix. And the most important thing, a nice cheap little fix. Some people have managed to find slightly bigger shims, like 12 by 15 or something like that. So if you can get them, even better. But to be fair, the other ones work perfectly as well. Right, that's that back together. We can fix anything. Bent, broken, doesn't matter. We'll fix it. You've only got one each, Dan. What you got then? What other cards you got? One's all you need. You can't drive two at once. Cool, so get the parts under warranty then, and then chuck those shims in that. I think even people struggle with the LSD plates as well, so shims seem to be the answer. I'm looking for something that's still attached to the car. Fixing the front diff housing. Nearly there now. So the front diff housing took too much abuse at Paddlesworth. You guys might have seen the jump video, came out tonight. I must have gone off of it 10-15 times, plus spent the whole weekend abusing it around the track. That's what we did just before I left. And all that went wrong was this front diff housing. And I think I've cooked the bearing in the centre diff, so I'll have a look at that in a minute. Just the bearing is decided to be no more. Alright, take this wheel off. Hi Kev, how you doing? Cheers for coming along. Did you get your EXP all fixed, Kev? Dennis, was that to me? I don't have the EXP. I put the EXP diff on this to test it. So I only run the open EXP rear diff. The rest of my diffs are the standard V4 ones. What am I doing, Adam? I've fixed the diff housing now. And I'm on to straightening the drive shaft. And then I'll be taking the centre diff out, sort out that bearing and then chucking it back in. Wrenching on your armour again. What are you doing on it now, Kev? Are you gonna make it to beat me? May have slightly bent that shaft. Did you manage to get a case for it alright though, Kev? They are back in stock everywhere now. I know it was a bit of a struggle for a while for cases. Passion, Kev. ET's saying it's more passion when you're working on an armour. It is. You've got to love the cars to do it. If not, they'll drive you bloody crazy. Right, let's put that pin out of there. Going straight in this very quickly. Lovely shape. 2 seconds, guys. That's straight enough for now. Yeah, that time. I can't sit out there and hammer it too much, and neighbours will complain. So I've hammered it enough to get it straight to use at the weekend. It's quite an easy job to pop it back out if I need to straighten it again. Hi Carl, how you doing? Adam, it's nothing in the car from the car boot. Yeah, he properly tests them, don't you, Kev? Oh, you got a spare case, cool. I was gonna say, because if not, I did have a couple because I managed to get some. That's stupid, babe. Shooting the cats. No, I'm not allowed to do that. Where'd I put that pin, guys? There it is. Yeah, how is your landy? Is it all sorted now, Kev? It's not that late yet. It's 9:45. I'm surprised I didn't get showered at them. Hi Mark, how you doing? Cheers for coming along. What have you done to the electrics then? Ah, that ain't good. That pin's fallen out as I've gone and put everything back in. Or is it mods to it, Kev? Keeps blowing fuses to the lights. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. They're pretty important at night as well. Cheers, Adam. Cheers for coming along. Kev, what I want to know is, when can I drive your Lamborghini? Never. Somehow I knew that would be the answer. Don't know why, just did. When do I think they'll bring more EXP? I think there's a Mojave EXP sort of been potentially released or not released, or put on the website or something like that. So I think there's a Mojave one coming out. I can drive the Roverghini. You will have to one day though take me for a blast in it though, Kev. I do like the cars like that. Reminds me of my mechanic days working on the Ferraris and stuff. Never driven a Lamborghini. Drove plenty of Ferraris, TVRs, Morgans. I don't think I've seen that. Have you taken Claire out on it, Kev? Scared the life out of her. I might have to look that one up. It does sound quite funny. Oh, Dennis, you got a problem with Max 6, have you? Kev, I saw your video earlier about swapping to that Max 5 and then going a bit slower. I reckon it is those LIPOs, but it'd be interesting to see. Did see Mod putting a bigger ESC in and it goes slower. Your Nissan Leaf beats Kev's Lambo 0 to 30. Oh, someone said Max 5 has lower KV. Okay, there's a new one on me. Wonder if it's something you can turn up then. Right, that is actually now ready to go back in. But before I can put it back in, I need to sort out that centre diff. Made a hell of a mess here, guys. FTX DR8 Bournemouth. Mark, sorry. DR8. Okay, I'm not too sure. I'll have a look at what that one is. We got the well, the Hobby Wing version of the FTX Vantage, a little buggy. It's a good little buggy. With a 60 seconds head start, does 0 to 30 in under 2 seconds. Oh, electric cars work. Electric cars will accelerate like mad. Yeah, they're stuck in there. Okay, 6S out of the box. Nice. Is it good? Is it worth getting? Don't know what I've done there, guys, but that diff cover's well and truly wedged on there. Felony, nice. It's got to be one of the best looking cars. I really do like the look of that. Oh dear, that bearing's completely had it to the point where it's actually ruined the diff case. So, time for a new diff case on this one then. All because that bearing had gone. Bearing went, melted the diff case. Got enough a dirty job to do. What's the best servo? I was saying earlier on a DS servo is 11 quid, 25 kilograms, and they're brilliant for the money. Absolutely brilliant. Right, let's move that out of the way. That's greasy and horrible. No doubt I'm going to get it on myself. Okay, so it's 1/8 big brother, nice. I've got enough of 1/8 monster truck sort of, well, enough a version of an Outcast coming. So that should be here in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I got my first crawler coming and a 1/8 version of the Outcast. And a nice new charger to try out as well. The car that Martin gave me is the Evo 2.0. Awesome little car. So again, that's sort of, I suppose there's another sort of, well, it's a Traxxas version of the Outcast. About the same sort of size. And actually runs awesome in 4S. You don't really need to worry about 6S on it. I have got batteries to run it on 6S, but you really don't need to worry. Right. Now, if I'm clever with this, I'll try and do it without getting too dirty. Tip it all out like that. Chuck that in the bin. In my bag of diff spares. Got another cup here with a bearing on it, and that bearing's good. And the monster-in-law's come around. Yeah, go and show your face. Alright, so pin's in there ready. Get the pin lined up with where you know everything is. There we go, all in. Top it up with oil, we're away. See you later, Aidan. Fun. From what it sounds like, if she's going to see the monster-in-law dog, I don't think he is going to have too much fun. Oh, I hate the stick oil. Alright, let's get this back together. So what's everyone doing then? It's all gone a bit quiet. Not far off being all fixed. RC Models, how you doing? I'm good, cheers, how are you? Right, so we've done front diff casing, because I destroyed that. And we've just done a new diff case in the centre diff, because the bearing went. And melted the actual diff case. So I've chucked another diff case I had onto the centre one. Ready to go back in now. So we've just got to get this back in the centre and then get the front end on. And then I think we're not far off having a complete car again. Yeah, it's been busy, been good. One of those frustrating jobs though, front gearbox casings are the worst. You crack your diff main gear on the prime onslaught and it was a pain to change. Some reason, some jobs are just a nightmare. You do the diff case on the back of the armours and it's dead easy to sort out. Just a few minute job. You do them on the front though and it's a nightmare. The design's awful, is it? Never helps. You do often wonder how the hell they've designed it when you do some stuff. You're like, have they not thought about the person who's got to try and fix it? Yeah, RC from 8 years ago. So maybe not quite the same sort of technology as in the newer ones. Got a bit of a bent screw under it. Let's replace that quickly. Where do my screws go, guys? Yeah, I do it later. Right, let's get cover back on. Yeah, I know. For some reason it's all gone quiet. 10 people in, but they've all gone quiet. Perhaps they've fallen asleep. I think I've bored them all to death, RC models. Although they're still here, so it can't be that bad. Nothing interesting to add. Ask questions then. Don't have to be RC related. I'm sure it'll be funny if they're not. I might have a look at it then, Mark. As I say, I got a couple coming. Probably priced about the same as the one you got. Then I got a 1/8 sort of monster trucky thing coming. I think it's about 300 quid. Yeah, I'm actually based in Bournemouth. Lived in Bournemouth all my life. Whereabouts are your grandparents in Bournemouth? I could probably tell. I could probably let you know how far away from them I am. Where's my wife? She was going to be on with me tonight, but she put the baby to bed and then she ended up not feeling brilliant, so she went off to bed as well. Yeah, Bournemouth is nice. I am quite lucky where I live, if I'm honest. I don't plan on moving anywhere in the country. Wouldn't mind living abroad at some point. Yeah, I know it. Nice place. Down by the beach. About 10-15 minutes from me, yeah. We go there quite often to walk the dog. Yeah, so the wife was meant to join me tonight. But she has promised to come on and do enough one again soon. Right, time to get all this on the front then. New titanium drive shafts, guys. They're not going to bend. Make sure that bearing goes in there. Some grease might help. Your birthday's in a month. I'm going to ask for an FTX Bugster Brushless. Nice. Hobby Ring brand. Nice. I'm trying to source a ESC and motor at the moment for this new buggy thing I got coming. Because the one I got coming is kind of like a kit one. So I'm looking at ESCs and motors now that will run sort of 6S ready. So it might be the max 8 if I'm honest. If I don't find anything else just to try out. I like trying new stuff occasionally, so. You want to make a 12 car 6S? That would be insane. I'm not sure that's a wise move. As awesome as it sounds, I reckon you'd end up spending a lot on parts. Put the awkward bit down, try and line everything up from underneath. Ah, bearing. Oh, Marsh, you're back. Right, let's get that bearing back in before I can't get it in. Yeah, kaboom. 6S in a 12 scale car. Probably will be kaboom. But it'll be fun watching it. So do it. Four S motor and ESC combo. Only to find out the motor is only 3S. Oh, what? That's annoying. Why is it only 3S capable? Hobby Wing do that though. Their Max 6 is 8S capable, but the 1650 kV motor isn't. Do you think tractors is overpriced? I do, if I'm honest. That's only my opinion. They do seem quite expensive when you compare them to what else you can get. However, their parts are cheaper. £22 for a shaft. I think their parts are actually cheaper than Armour on the whole. May just be what I've seen or heard, but that is what I've heard. Is a Rolex overpriced? Yes. I suppose you are right. They are stronger out of the box, so you can't knock them for that. Well, the X Max is stronger out of the box. Can't talk for all of them. Dan's going to rub my feet later. Does he know that, or have you just told him? Is this the first he knows about it? That's what I needed. I haven't owned loads of Traxxas, so I don't know for sure. The E-Reaver I've got is a very good car. Very, very good car, but from what I've seen of the other stuff, you compare the Max to like the 4S Kraton, because that's kind of where it sits. The price is just ridiculously different. He knows, love. Well, he does now. Dan, you going to do mine afterwards? Do a better job later. What's that, when he's falling asleep? That's what I normally say. The X Max is overpriced because it only does 50 out of the box. But then it is, from what I've seen, I haven't got one, but from what I've seen, it is incredibly tough out of the box. So but then I think the Armours are incredibly tough out of the box for what you pay for them. I think they're the best value money out, best value car out there for sure. No, the X-Max isn't supposed to be a speed dummy, and it's just supposed to take abuse. Which that, I believe it does very, very well. How much is the Hoss then? I haven't even looked at prices on them. But don't tell me it's something stupid. I mean, it's the rival for the 3S Granite, isn't it? So the 3S Granite is what, 280 quid, 290 quid? So it's got to be around that price. So Maverick's worth looking at then, is it, guys? No, the Hoss isn't 500 quid, surely. 500 quid is 6S armour range. So that's a Maverick entry levels, brush and brushless. Granite 350 for the decked out one. Oh, okay. I think then the new 3S Big Rock is 300 quid. Well, that I do like the look of. All in black. I just can't quite believe that the Hoss is 500. I might have to check out these Mavericks then. SLD, how you doing? Do they make a rally car out of the box? I do need to get myself a rally car or convert my Techno into one. Jesus Christ, that is crazy money for the Hoss. I might have to have a look at these Mavericks then. Might be a good one for my boy. £180 a model swap. What size is it though, Maverick? I'm after a 1/8 rally. They do 1/10 and 1/8. I'll check that out then, for sure. That one was annoying me. So how are you doing then, SLD? What are you buying, SLD? X-Max has dropped quite a lot in price recently. Second hand now, starting to go quite cheap. I think since the Outcast came out, and obviously the Crated 8S seem to be getting more and more popular, the X-Maxes have just seemed to drop in price recently. Oh, hi Jay, how are we doing? I presume it's Jay this time of night. Billy's normally in bed by now. Traxxas rally stock is slow. Yeah, I wouldn't get the Traxxas one. I'll probably get the Typhoon if I was going to do a rally properly, or use my Techno for it and just put some body mounts on it. Probably what I will do, to be fair. Ah, it's good to see you chilling, Jay. Normally you're there slaving away. That's the trouble, SLD. When you save it up for one car, someone else pops along and you're like, oh, maybe I'll get that one. And you got to try not to be tempted by it all. I think the fan needs clean. Well, this fan, I didn't tell you, neither of them work. I've given up with fans now. I just run without them. They were fan covers I made to try and make them last longer. That's a mesh, but I'm just going to take the fans off at some point. Oh, you're going to get the new Lozzie, Jay? That'd be a good comparison against the Mojave. Yeah, don't look and you won't be tempted, SLD. Do you reckon it'll be better than Mojave though? That's the question. So you're waiting, Master. I've been waiting a while as well, and I actually caught a glimpse of the new truck I want, the new Techno ET 2.0. There was a little video of it released yesterday and testing with the pro racers. And the buggy looks sweet. The body I didn't like, but the everything else looks really, really good. So I'll probably get that and get the body off the old one. I think that'll be my next big purchase. The ET 2.0. It's a different truck. I'd just be really interested to know which one's better, because you love your Mojave. So for the Lozzie to be better, it's got to be special. You're the perfect person to test that and find that out. How long before you order it then, Jay? What are you getting Monday, SLD? Is that your X-Max, is it? Yeah, Jay will put that through his paces for sure. Or Billy will. That's probably one I'd suggest not to let Billy near. You out of the weekend, Jay? Nice. I'm looking forward to seeing that, Jay. Dan, you know it's good because Jay fixes it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you guys are lucky you managed to get out midweek, don't you? Yeah, you guys can get out where there's no zombies in the skate parks. Yeah. Your Mojaves, you have got that chassis. They are tough already to start with. One thing Jay, I saw at the weekend was Rich from Go Hard Go Home. He had the unbreakable body on the Mojave, and actually it looks really, really good in black. And that's just one extra thing to allow you to give it some proper abuse. I don't have a clue, SLD. These guys will be able to tell you. Jay's got one. Monster Mojave with backflips, yes. I want to see that. So is that using a crate and arms? That'd be awesome when you do that, Jay. Tynergies are awesome batteries. Well, I got, Jay, parts. Got a bag full of parts. I bought a load of spares and stuff this week. So what's in there? Diff cases, always handy to keep a couple of spares of them. Bearings for when I do the overhaul. And this is a spare EXB crown wheel, because I did damage my crown wheel. Not the internals are all still good. But what happened, I said it earlier on the stream, when I fitted this into the gearbox case, it was real nice, tight and snug, and as stuff just sort of wore and used it for the first few times, it got loose. So I needed to put a couple more extra shims behind the crown wheel side here. But as it got loose, it took a couple of teeth away. So, little tip for everybody. When you rebuild your diffs and that, check them out every so often, just put a couple of extra shims behind there it needs to be. Do you use the Turnigy or the Turnigy Heavy Duty, Jay? I like the Heavy Duty and Micro Harvey ones, but that does seem to suck the power out of that car to the point where I melted connections on it, so I've gone to the XT150s. If you can get the heavy duties, I'd go for them. They're really good. Oh, you're using the Rapids in the speedrun car? Yeah, they're good as well. I seem to have done nothing but muck about with diffs tonight. What's the difference between a shim and a washer? The job it does. A washer is to stop something catching or to hold something. A shim is to take up space. I think. That's what I've always known it as anyway. But knowing me, I'm probably wrong. Hi Michael, how are you doing? Don't think I've seen you on it before. Cheers for coming along. Yeah, the spelling's different. Yeah, so a shim takes up space. That's what it's designed to do. The spelling. That's pretty much about it. This is the diff that I rebuilt on that video. So the internals are still nice and strong in there. No problems whatsoever, apart from the diff case just wearing a bit bigger. And I didn't get a shim in there quick enough. Or a washer. Whichever one you want to call it. I'll drop that. Add more oil. If anyone's got any good tricks to get these oils out of these bottles, I'd really like to know, because these drive me crazy. Oh no, I'm using them on oil. 30 pounds. Seems like quite a lot of work to be doing. Just purchased their first RC car 4 weeks ago. Hi Adrian. It is a fair bit of work, but it's only because of the way I treat the cars. It is one of those hobbies that if you start to really get into it and start to really abuse the cars, expect to spend a bit of time working on them. And it is down to how much you abuse them. If you're gentle with them, well not gentle, but if you're sensible with them, they'll be fine. But if you start to abuse them at all, expect to be doing a little bit of wrenching. Yeah, like Joe says, just take it easy and slowly you'll learn and pick up stuff. And YouTube's your friend. Loads of little videos and stuff on there on YouTube. What car have you got? I went out and spent the whole weekend abusing this. You spent 200 quid already. That's the way it goes. All you did is just use one person's car. That's kind of how it goes. I've only been back in the hobby since Christmas, and I've already got 4, 5, and 5 cars and 2 more on the way. It's kind of how it goes. So yeah, I spent the whole weekend down at Paddlesworth, and I broke a diff case, that centre of diff bearing, and this gear. That was it, out of 4 cars. And this one I did give the most abuse to. I must have put at least 20 packs through it on a weekend, and if you watched the video I just released tonight, doing the stupid jumps on the long jump, just kept doing that over and over again until it broke at stupid speeds. Mixing us up. Oh, you and Jay. Oh, sorry, yeah, Marsh, yeah, you're right, you got it up there. Trouble is, your names are both exactly the same length. Or no, not far off, but yeah, my fault. That ain't good. That's locked up. Must be the mask. No, just me. Yeah, you're right, Jay. Mistakes are fun. I was only going to do a quick stream tonight, just quickly fix that diff case. Got carried away. Started RC 2 years ago with 8 and knew nothing. Oh, with Billy, sorry, and knew nothing. Now 60 cars later, 15 grand spent. I know a little, lads. 60 cars between the pair of you, that's quite some going. It's quite impressive. And Billy still knows nothing. That's just Billy though, isn't it? If Billy knew something, it would get dangerous. Yeah, it's like an apprenticeship. Better. One of the shims or washers, whatever you want to call them, it got stuck. Your tyres only lasted 3 weeks. The back two have gone completely bald. Avoid the tarmac. Tarmac will do that. 20 tyres. I've got to get this bugger back in here. Mark's fighting with his phone tonight. But yeah, swap around your tyres, like they're saying. Don't take long, only takes a couple of minutes. Everything will last a lot longer. Yeah, get some road tyres for time. I need to do the same. I destroyed a set. I need to get some for this. Some nice big ones. I just haven't looked yet as to who makes them or anything like that. One's gone through to the foam already. Sounds like you've done it well though. I'm having to fight to get this back in there. There we go. Just needed a bit of rocking. We're in and we're tight. Yeah, 50 plus for anything. Sort of 6 or 8S is what I'd say for C rating. We're in. Yeah, I'm wrenching again. How you doing, Three Sons? What am I doing? It was just a broken front diff case, a bearing gone on the centre diff, and a crown wheel on the rear diff where the case had just worn loose and I didn't shim it quick enough. Good to see you on LA. Chucking out some awesome videos lately, Mitch's stuff. Yeah, if you're using it on the road, Adrian, get some road tyres, they will last longer. SLD, I really like the heavy duty ones. But I do have the normal ones as well. It depends what you're going to, in my eyes, it depends what you're going to use them for. If you're going to spend a lot of time on power and brakes and stuff like that, and just go constantly with it, they're worth getting. If you're going to sort of give it a few little blasts, have a little chat, give it a few little blasts, have a little chat, you'll probably be alright with the other ones. What's the time over there then, Three Sons? It's getting late, yeah? Not the Nanotech SLD. For the price difference, I'd get the heavy duties. God, yeah, it's 11 o'clock here. 6 PM there. Whereabouts are you based? Augusta, nice. So are you close to Mitch then? What annoying noise was that? Oh, was it me wrenching up on that and the squeaking of the screw through the plastic? I do believe we're done. Ah, body post. Somewhere is my other body post. You'll be there soon, Free Sons. Won't take long. Especially if you keep checking out that stuff with Mitch. Yeah, I get through a lot of batteries as well. I tend to, if you keep an eye out on that Hobby King website, occasionally they do like crazy cheap sales. And I always get my stuff when they're doing those stupid sales. Order a load of them. I do have a couple more Zop Power ones coming now as well. Yeah, it's a smashing up on the batteries that does it. Right, just find my body post, guys. No, I have no idea where that is then. Yeah, that interview was really, really good. Really interesting to see. He's just so incredibly passionate about doing those upgrades and stuff like that. Really interesting. Yeah, Hobby King's a brilliant site for stuff like batteries. Yeah, wrapping up the batteries in duct tape, or the other one is you can buy online real big heat shrink and then use that heat shrink to go over them. That does the same thing, but like the rubberized heat shrink, not the plastic one they put on it. Mine have all ended up with duct tape on though. I love duct tape. Duct tape's brilliant. Duct tape solves everything. Yeah, you probably won't get much cheaper than Hobby King. Pretty damn good prices for them, for their stuff. can't find where I threw my other body post. Came off the other. Ah, there it is. Found it. Yeah, the yoga mat, I've got something very similar, but it's actually a sticky foam mat, just a double-sided, well no, a piece of foam with stickiness on the back and just stick straight in there. You can buy it on eBay. But yeah, same thing, yoga mat. Anything under the batteries always works. I'm losing everything tonight, guys. Yeah, the old swimming noodles. Yeah, yoga mat, or you can buy on eBay sticky back foam, but I've also been given this, which again is sticky foam. Just cut it to size and it sticks on. But the one thing I would say is do the battery tray mod with the T-nuts. It's on my channel if you haven't seen it. That makes them a hell of a lot stronger. Alright, I need to put a bolt back in them too. That's where they'll put my bolts. Oh. Guys, why am I losing everything? Found them. Yeah, if you've got the Armour 6S range, make sure you do that battery tray mod. See you later, SLD. Cheers for coming on. So what's coming out next for you guys, Jay? Or what cars you got coming up next? What have you got coming out? Three Sons. You got some more of Mitch's stuff coming? Clear nanotape. No, not use that. What the hell's that? Is that like double-sided tape? Ah, okay, so it's just whatever he decides to do next. I do wish I had someone to do that part for me as well, Jay. The editing does take some time. Right. Cigarette and a beer, and then I'm done. Much better. Right, now's your time to ask questions because we've gone in a minute. COVID alcohol, yeah. That's what started it all. Jay, I don't think you need to get Billy doing enough of build or something now. Give yourself a night off, a night where you can terrorise him. Get enough of kit that he has to build. Maybe get Kelly in there with you to terrorise him. Awesome, yeah. Or Sav doing a build, that would be quite funny. Or Sav and Billy having a race doing a build, same build. TRX4 Sport or Stampede or something like that. Yeah, both of them together, they've got to do a race. Who can build it first? Just get a couple of small kits. It'll be hilarious if Sav wins. You'd have to penalise Billy, like taking a couple of the screw packs away, a couple of screws away. A Duplo box. Let's break it down. Yeah, get them both working on the same one. Also, I've just been over there with a frying pan. I can still remember watching that. The noise it made, I think it caught everyone by surprise. Proper comedy dong. So that's it, Krabi, all back together. It's an absolute beast of a car, this. I do absolutely love it. Just right then, guys, any last questions before I go? Right. I'll see you later then, guys. Taking the time to entertain us. I don't know whether I do that. But no, it's nice to have some people to chat to whilst I'm wrenching. Get an FTX DR8 Bournemouth. I will have a look, but I can't really spend any money on cars at the moment. See you later, Jay. Cheers for coming along. Always nice to have you on here. Yeah, the questions will come when it's all ended. Same for next time. Right, cheers then, guys. See you later, gains. Thank you all for coming along. And Sean's just popped in as I'm just ending. Typical. I will finish, Sean. If I'm still up later, Sean, I'll pop on and say hello. Are you doing your one later? Good night, Emily. Good night, Mark. Crawl camp. Oh, crawl comp, not camp. Sorry. That's a hell of a drive. I thought my 2.5 hours to paddles worth was bad enough. Are you there now then? Big long roads overrated here though. Massive long straight roads. Right, I'm going to call it a night, guys. Cheers for coming on, and I'll catch up with you next time. See you later.